With their backs against the wall and the weight of the season teetering on a single game, the Indiana Pacers turned desperation into domination. On Friday night, they stunned the Oklahoma City Thunder 108-91 in Game 6 of the 2025 NBA Finals, forcing a winner-take-all Game 7. But the real story, beyond the blowout and beyond the numbers, is Tyrese Haliburton. Battered, bruised, and battling a lingering calf strain, the Pacers' star floor general has declared he's playing in the biggest game of his life. And there's no ambiguity, no game-time decision, no hedging. Haliburton is suiting up for Game 7, no matter what it takes. I'm pretty much in the same standpoint I was before Game 6, still a little stiff, a little sore rather, Haliburton said, following Indiana's emphatic win. Good thing I only had to play 23 minutes, so I've been able to get even more treatment and do more things. So, just trying to take care of it the best I can, but I'll be ready to go for Game 7. This isn't just a gutsy commitment, it's a declaration of war from Indiana's leader. The underdogs strike back. Coming into the finals, Indiana was never supposed to be here, not against this surging Thunder team, not with a roster many thought was still a year or two away. Oklahoma City entered with youth, athleticism, and swagger. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander had ascended into superstardom. Chet Holmgren was wreaking havoc in the paint, and Josh Giddey was a matchup nightmare. But Indiana, they clawed their way through the Eastern Conference, toppling veteran squads and navigating injuries just to get to this point. And with Haliburton's calf tweak in Game 5, where he managed just 4 points and went scoreless from the field, it looked like the Cinderella story had met its midnight. Instead, Game 6 became a statement. Haliburton may not have been at full strength, but he played like he had something to prove. He poured in 14 points, dished out 5 assists, snagged 2 steals, and nailed 3 three-pointers, all in just 23 minutes of action. His efficiency allowed Indiana to blow the doors open early, ballooning their lead to as much as 31 points, allowing head coach Rick Carlisle to give him extended rest in the second half. Every time Haliburton sat, trainers wrapped his calf in ice. He was constantly moving, staying loose, staying ready. And when he was on the floor, he played with the calm confidence of a leader who's grown into the moment. Risk versus reward. The elephant in the room is the calf strain. Soft tissue injuries can be tricky, especially for a guard who relies on pace, explosiveness, and agility. Haliburton knows the risk. He admitted before Game 6 that he had long conversations with the team's medical staff about whether playing was even a smart decision. I have to understand the risks, ask the right questions, but I'm a competitor. I want to play. I'm going to do everything in my power to play, he said. It's the kind of mindset you want from your star, equal parts fearless and committed. But it also underscores just how much he's sacrificing. Game 7 isn't just a test of basketball skill, it's a war of attrition, and Haliburton is limping into battle. Still, this isn't uncharted territory. We've seen greats elevate their games under physical duress, Isaiah Thomas on one ankle, Willis Reed limping through the tunnel, even a flu-ridden Michael Jordan in '97. Is Haliburton writing his own chapter in NBA Finals lore? He just might be. Thunder ready to respond, ain't no mistake. Oklahoma City won't roll over. In fact, they're likely seething after such a humiliating Game 6 loss. They'll return home to a roaring crowd at the Paycom Center, where the energy will be electric. The Thunder are young, fearless, and hungry, and they've shown time and again they know how to bounce back. In Game 5, they throttled the Pacers by 25, looking every bit the team of destiny. That was the night Haliburton limped through his worst performance of the playoffs. Now they'll be gunning to recreate that effort and close this chapter of Indiana's improbable run. But if there's one thing this series has taught us, it's this. You can't count out the Pacers, not when they have Haliburton on the floor. Let's not forget, it was Haliburton who stunned the Thunder in Game 2 with a go-ahead bucket with just 0.3 seconds remaining, stealing a win in Oklahoma City. That moment flipped the tone of the series. Now he'll be looking to flip history. Legacy game incoming, Game 7 NBA Finals. On the road, nursing an injury. Tyrese Haliburton could have shut it down, could have let the pain dictate the outcome. Instead, he's leaning into it. There are no excuses in June. This is what legacies are made of. If Haliburton finds a way to will the Pacers to a title, if he orchestrates one more masterpiece against a Thunder team built to dominate for the next decade, he won't just be a star, he'll be a legend.